Hey, what's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be showing you how to play Sony PSP games on your computer using the PPSSPP emulator, and it's honestly one of my favorite emulators. It's absolutely gorgeous. It almost takes no requirement for setup either. So the first thing we got to do is go over to the website, and we're going to download the installer for PPSSPP. Be sure you download the installer and not the zip. It just makes things a little bit easier. And after you do that, you're going to go ahead and click on it. And unless you want to change the location to where you're installing, you can really just click through this installer. After it's done installing, it'll ask you if you want to run the emulator. You can leave that box checked because we're going to run it and click finish, and it'll open up. One of the awesome parts of this emulator is if you use an Xbox 360 controller or any kind of controller and you turn it on, it will automatically map the keys of the PlayStation Portable to your controller, and you will also be able to control around the interface itself. But if your controls didn't map automatically, you can hit Settings, go to Controls, and then on the top you see Control Mapping. Click right there. And here you can map your controller to any buttons you want it to use, whether it be controller or keyboard. One of the other great things is if we return to the game screen, we can choose a path that we keep all our ROMs in on our computer if you have a particular folder, and it will keep all your games in that folder and show them with very nice thumbnails for them that you do not have to get yourself. You'll see mine pop up right there, and after you do that, you're ready to play. So you can just choose any title, click on it, and play whatever game. Of course, you can also always just click and drag your ROM to the emulator to start playing a game. But once again, before we do that, we're going to set up the graphic settings to get things looking nice. So click on Game Settings up top, and under Post Processing, you can go to FXAA up top. There's a lot of goofy ones in here like cartoon and other stuff. You might find one you might like better with that. I suggest messing around. Under Rendering, I go 10x, but your computer may struggle, and if it does, choose a lower option and try that out. If you feel like your game is lagging or you're just having trouble, your computer's having trouble playing the games in general, you may want to enable some frame skipping. That might help you out and alleviate some lag. I'm just looking through these. And finally, under Texture Scaling, we're going to go 5x, but if your computer can't handle it, go with something lower, and Hybrid and Bicubic as the second option. BRZ also has worked well. Certain graphic settings may help or hinder a game's looks, depending on the art style that game uses, whether it's realistic or cartoony. So if you feel like it's not really working, feel free to mess around with these settings. You're not going to break anything, and you can always reset everything to default. So I hope this video helped, guys, and if it did, feel free to leave a like and a comment, and maybe check out some of my other videos. You guys have a good one. Peace out, guys.